been a week since we all awoke to the shocking news the president of Haiti murdered in his sleep. In the days that followed, it's been a dizzying array of headlines, twists and turns, the biggest perhaps that Americans may have played a role, including a doctor. Our Marcus Moore has spent the last several days on the ground there and files this in-depth report on where things stand with the investigation into the assassination.
Video of armed men outside the Haitian President Jovenel Moïse's personal residence surfacing around the early morning hours of his assassination last Wednesday. What happened next has rocked one of the world's poorest nations to its core. The gunmen presented themselves as DEA agents, but they were not. Inside the residence, a barrage of gunfire. President Moïse shot 12 times, his wife injured, airlifted to a Miami hospital. She recounted the incident in a recent audio message. Quote, "I am alive, thank God, but I have lost my husband, Jovenel. Mercenaries entered our house and riddled my husband with bullets." In the hours after the shooting, shell casings and bullet holes permeated the residence, the country in a state of siege. Haitian forces deployed, confronting and arresting some of those accused of taking part in the assault.
And this is where the gun battle happened. You can see the massive bullet hole left in the wall here, and there are a lot of them on the building. Shattered glass and also spent shell casings. And look at what is left of this building, this burned out building.
More than a dozen Colombians and 2 Haitian Americans are under arrest in Haiti. But 1 week later, the hunt for at least 5 others suspected of being involved in the assassination continues. Who organized it and why remains a mystery. In a press conference Monday, Colombia's national police chief saying that a Miami-based security company bought 19 tickets from Bogota to the Dominican Republic for a group of retired Colombian soldiers who have now been arrested in Haiti. Authorities also pointing the finger at this man, Haitian Dr. Christian Sanon, who lives in Miami. Sanon has long been a critic of the Haitian government, recording this video in 2011.
Where is the leadership of Haiti? Nowhere to be found. You know why? Because they're corrupt.
He is now behind bars in Port-au-Prince. We tried to see him at the jail.
We're here to see Sanon.
But we were told to turn off our camera and that visitors weren't allowed.
Christian Emmanuel Sanon.
Haiti's chief of police says Sanon wanted to take over the government, that he came to Haiti on a private plane in June, and that he had contracted with a security company to enlist the services of some of the 19 Colombian men now under arrest. The assassination has left Haiti in a power vacuum, stoking fears the country could descend further into chaos.
Is there a power struggle going on right now? Who is in charge here in Haiti?
I don't know if there is a power struggle. I'm not paying attention to whether or not there is a power struggle. I was an acting prime minister. I was a prime minister ad interim, I should say. So after the tragic death of President Jovenel Moïse, I had to take charge. And I did.
Interim Prime Minister Claude Joseph was supposed to step down from his role. President Moïse had appointed another man to the role, Ariel Henry, just a day before his assassination. The interim prime minister now appealing for calm, but the situation so destabilizing, Haiti has asked the U.S. to send troops to help protect critical infrastructure and keep the peace. The White House says there are no such plans. Haiti is the poorest country in the Western Hemisphere. It never fully recovered from the devastating earthquake more than 10 years ago. And even before that, this nation struggled under generations of chronic poverty, inequality, and political instability. Before the assassination, Jovenel Moïse had been ruling by decree for more than a year and was facing calls to step down. But now, with the president deceased and a parliament that's been dissolved, more uncertainty awaits the people in Haiti. Francois Jean, a local shoe seller here, says he hasn't eaten in 3 days because the unrest has prevented him from selling anything. And the gangs in Haiti, now more powerful than ever. Violence in the country is escalating, threatening to complicate stabilization efforts after Moïse's assassination. Haiti's interim prime minister making it clear, though, that the priority right now is finding all of those responsible for the death of Haiti's president.
Justice for President Jovenel Moïse.
That's what you all want.
That's what the First Lady believes, that I can give justice to her husband, and I will not deceive Moïse's family.
Marcus Moore, ABC News, Port-au-Prince.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.